Hey viewers, this is Tony Green here coming from Success with Cars. Today's video is a little bit of a different topic. It's not your normal about how to be successful at the car business. Well, it kind of is. It addresses actually both salesmen, and it also is being addressed towards the customer. So this is one of the few videos I'm going to do that will shine a little bit of light to the sales process. As you can see in the title, why do dealerships use the bait and switch? What I'm going to cover is why dealerships do the bait and switch. And the short answer of it is it works. Customers allow it to work. You guys award dealerships for literally doing the bait and switch. And let's break down into a quick scenario as to why it works. So what brought this topic up was Saturday, I'm at work, I get a phone call. And it's from someone who's requesting a lease quote on a third row vehicle. They claim that they're purchasing it for their business, and they bought 50 cars before. Drop my pants. That was literally the words that they said to me. And come out with a real quote. So I told them I couldn't get back to them until Monday because it's Saturday. Saturdays always happen wherever dealership you go at. So Monday rolls around. I sit down and I actually go to heart with it. Now, when I was on the phone with the guy, I did ask him the right questions. I wanted to find out where he lives so I could tax the lease properly, all the proper options that he wants, so that way I could save him the best money. Turns out that I could do pretty much everything he was looking to do with the middle trim package. Excuse me. And then install a remote start and stuff like that. So I sat down and I worked on the lease. With all the intangibles to make sure that it was a real number. That was my goal, and I told him that I'm going to send you this quote, and you can literally come in and buy the vehicle today. So after spending about 15 minutes, and every manager out there will test sometimes, it does take a little bit, especially making sure I could get the vehicle and all that stuff. I put it into an e-pencil, shipped it right on out. Full disclosure. The response that I get back from him was, wow, your price is really high. There was a place that was offering me the highest level trim, which is $39,000, for about $460 a month. And I laughed, I'm like, wow. This is why, like, my predecessors always said, fuck those people. And I got a little snippy. More so than I normally do. I sent the guy back a reply and I said, I thought you purchased 50 vehicles before for your company. And I broke it down to him that obviously he fell for the exact thing that he asked me not to do. The pure bait and switch. His lease quote that he got was pretty much the vehicle with no taxes, title, licensing, anything in there. And not only that, but it didn't even, like, when I broke down the quote, I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, they're literally at sticker. Here I've worked a quality quote to try to get you to come into the dealership, a real quote, and you're falling for the get 'em in quote. And it made me think about literally everybody that does this type of crap. So this is maybe a little bit of a sales tip for you salesmen, and for consumers, this is something to consider. Why you're going to hear this all the time, but bring us your best quote. Why should I place the time to personalize and give you a real number when time and time again you fall for the fake number every single time? It's a lot like dating when you got your girls that are like, oh, well, I want myself a good man. And then you turn around and you date the scumbags. It's like, wow, okay. Guess you didn't really want yourself a good man. But, I digress back to the main topic. Customers, you are the reason why this shady practice happens. Let's just get real here. If you look online, there's literally... You got KBB, you got Edmunds, you got a bunch of sources that you can use to get yourself a real price. I understand that leasing's a little bit different, but it's not, Yeah, go to the dealership, you sit down, you work out the best price for you. But I mean, when you're requesting a quote You have all the numbers there. And what astonishes me is I don't practice BS quotes. Like, and some of you guys know what I'm talking about. It's those quotes that you literally are loaded to the brim with every possible rebate just to get you in the door. They pull out destination and stuff like that. And then you go in there and they can't do the number, or you come to another dealership because you don't feel like driving the 50 miles to get to that spot, and it can't be done. And then you go and you purchase for pretty much the same price that I was being honest and upfront with. It happens all the time, and it's mind-blowing because you see these quotes, but you look at TrueCar, you look at Edmunds, and it's less than what they say you can do it at. TrueCar, and I know a lot of us hate TrueCar, but TrueCar literally shows what people have bought the car for. And how often than not, as a sales associate, you've been sitting there with a customer who says, oh, well, I got this deal from this other dealership. And you're like, TrueCar's even showing that you can't get that deal. You guys want to change from this? Here's what you're going to have to do. You're going to have to stop falling for it. Stop going to the dealerships that have 1 and 2 star Yelp reviews, where everybody's complaining about how they've been lied to and stuff like that. But you all still go and you buy cars and you support those dealerships. In the meantime, you have solid practice dealerships that, you don't want to give the time of day because they're honest and they're like, hey, listen, we're going to make a little bit of money off of you. Or, hey, listen, we're not going to make as much money as they are, but this is what you can legitimately buy the car for. Or, hey, listen, I'll match, this is what I can do. And then you will go and match that deal from a scumbag dealership. Quit falling for the lies. Quit it. It's really your fault why shady things happen.